Hello and welcome to another episode of Ask the Young Cow. I'm Leon Street.
And I'm Jack Rogers.
Okay, so today is all about how to get more sales using Google Shopping. So this is aimed at e-commerce business owners. So if you've got a website that sells products online with a shopping cart, this is perfect for you. We've put together a presentation which is going to take you through some of the tips that we have, again, on how to get more e-commerce sales with Google Shopping. So remember, Ask the Young Cow is every Wednesday. Use the hashtag ATYC if you want to hit us up on Twitter, and we'll look out for any questions or comments that you guys have out there. The channel is growing. We're fast approaching 30,000 views. And so we need you to share these videos with people who you think may be interested in what we do, what we offer in order to help you grow your business online through internet and digital marketing. Right then, so let's get into what we need to look at today as an agenda. So I'll hand over to you, Jack, at this part.
Yeah, okay, so the first thing that we're going to talk about is where do you start with Google Shopping? So first of all, we've got what is Google Shopping? So what is it about and how does it work? Where do Google Shopping results appear? So once you've got your Google Shopping ads, do you know where they actually are and how people find them? What makes Google Shopping ads so good? So why should you be using them and what are you missing out on? How to create your shopping ads. So we show you some screenshots of the back end of the ads and how it all works.
Yep.
And finally, optimizing your shopping ads. So how do you optimize them so they actually work or they're better than what your competitors are doing?
Great stuff, Jack. Right then, so as Jack said, we're going to take you through a few things to do with Google Shopping. It's basically to help your business grow. Now, before we get into that, how are you feeling today?
It's very warm, but
okay.
Very good.
So if you're watching this in the UK, you know we've currently got a bit of a heat wave going on. We've still got the prison bars behind us keeping us secure, but you know what? Jack is ultra hardcore. Look at him in the tie. Yeah. Even I'm not rocking my tie today. I'm normally suited, booted, three-piece, ready to go, but Jackie's gone ultra hardcore today. He's got his flower tie on.
Yeah.
So we're sharing some of that summertime feeling. So today we're going to move into the next point in our presentation. So let's jump into that one for you guys. So what is Google Shopping? So how does it work? When your possible customers search Google for your product, Google will show the customer a picture of your item, its price, and your shop name. Customers who click on the ad will be redirected to your website or to the product page where they can buy that particular item, and normally it is directly to the product page. You're charged only if somebody clicks on your ad and lands on your web pages. You only pay when Google directs a customer to your shop. And so if you're familiar with using Google AdWords, this will make sense. If not, it's a form of advertising that you can use on Google where you pay them to get customers, and it's set by a daily budget which you control. So the good news is, as part of that budget, what we'll explain a bit later is actually the cost per click, how much it costs you per click from Google, is actually relatively low compared to normal text ads which you would find on Google. So then, Jack, let's move into our next slide. There you go.
Yep. So where do your Google Shopping results actually appear? So they appear on your shop on Google.co.uk or .com or wherever you are in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So product listing ads appear on Google as search results. So this can be on the right-hand bar with other ads. But these, and you'll know these as they're labeled as sponsored, or they'll have a little, is it yellow orangey button with ad in the middle?
Yeah, that's right.
Also, it'll be on your google.co.uk/shopping. So this is the dedicated tab at the top of Google. So if you're looking for shopping results in particular, and you don't really care about the web results,
mm-hmm.
and you've got your shop on mobile and tablet devices. So what this does is it gives you a wider reach.
Yeah.
And helps you to reach customers wherever they are, whether on mobile or tablet devices.
Okay, so thanks for sharing that, Jack. And obviously, Jack's just shared with you kind of like the overview of how Google Shopping works. People will search for you using Google Shopping. So if you go to Google, what you'll notice, I'm just going to remind myself actually. So once you're on Google, it will give you a shopping result hyperlink. And so what I mean is that you can click on a link. So if you type something in like, I don't know, ladies shoes. So I'm just doing this live, guys, if you see me looking down. And so once you click on the search in Google, and I'm just going to use .co.uk for all of our UK viewers today. if you're searching on Google, what happens is the top left, you'll see that web is highlighted in red. What you can do then is click on shopping, which is immediately next to it. And once you click on shopping, it will reveal almost like an e-commerce category page where it lists lots of different products related to whatever your customer is searching for. And if you're selling ladies' shoes, well, hey, maybe that's how they'll find you. And so go and test that one out. And so really, it's just a quick overview. What we're going to do at this point is jump back into the presentation, because the next slide is very interesting in terms of giving you a look into the overview of the Google Shopping / AdWords dashboard, specifically for shopping campaigns, basically. So then let's jump back into the presentation. Okay, so what do the ads look like? And first of all, let's give you an overview of where you start. If you're new to Google Shopping, there's a few steps you need to take. If you're not new, then you'll probably know most of this already, but I'm just going to take you through a few key things. First of all, you need to go to Google and search for Google Merchant Center. Click on the first link, which will be Google's link at the very top, and you need to sign up and submit your company data to Google Merchant Center. And so there's a few things you're going to have to supply, like the name of your business, telephone numbers, support emails, the address, a few bits of normal data that Google can make sure or verify that you're a real business, if that makes sense. Now, once you've got through the approval part and you've done the registration, you will then need to submit your Google Shopping product feed. Now, depending on what type of e-commerce website system you use, whether it's Magento, which is obviously a piece of technology we support for our clients, whether it's WooCommerce if you use WordPress, or there's VirtueMart if you use e-commerce through Joomla, you may have something like Volusion, and there are lots of other shopping carts out there that you probably can get your hands onto. I think there's Shopify as well. Now, each one of these will come with some form of product feed. If you don't know where to find it, the best thing to do is speak to your current supplier. If it's to do with Magento or WooCommerce on WordPress, we would be more than happy to help you out with that. But it will come with a shopping feed. Let me clear my throat. Basically, the shopping feed is a URL and it's an XML feed. This is what you submit to Google Shopping, and this is what basically acts as a signpost for Google Shopping or the Merchant Center to find all of your products from your website. Let me take a drink at this point. So then, once you've submitted that to Google Merchant Center, you then have to link your Google AdWords account to Google Merchant Center. And this is very, very straightforward if you already have AdWords in place. If you don't have AdWords and you're totally fresh to this, this is something new. Sign up to Google AdWords, and then you'll be able to link the two tools together. Now, once you've linked the two together, now you can jump into Google AdWords, sign in, go to your campaigns and set up a new shopping campaign. And what you'll see on the screen as I've been talking is an example of some shopping campaigns. And you'll know that they're shopping campaigns because it clearly says on Google, it's a shopping campaign there in the campaign type column. And in the campaign subtype, you'll see that it says product listing ads. So this will be basically visualized for you to see so that you know that you've actually got a Google Shopping product listing campaign. Just a few tips then, just to help you out. So once you've signed up for the campaign, split your product groups into subgroups. This allows you to basically bid higher or lower on specific subgroups that you put forward. And these could be brand specific, it could be a category, it could be ladies' shoes, men's shoes, that kind of thing, or even just filtered products. Let's say you've got 50 specific products in a campaign that you want to focus on. You might split it out into the product IDs so that you can focus on which ones deserve a higher bid or a cost per click that you're willing to pay, and against the ones that you want to pay less for. The other thing is, on your e-commerce website, place your keywords in the first parts of your product titles. And this is because when people search on Google and your shopping results show up, it will highlight the ones that have the keyword within the first 70 characters. And so again, this is almost like SEO or pay-per-click landing page optimization. It works the same for Google Shopping products. And the other one is make sure there are no watermark logos on your product images. Otherwise, Google will not allow you to have that image used with a particular product that you've submitted on the feed. All of this information you can find out more about from our website. And if you're unsure of anything that we've just spoken about, the best thing to do is get in touch with us. And so I think that kind of rounds up a few tips. And what I'd like to do, I'm just going to jump back into camera. Is there anything else that you want to add to that about setting up the campaigns? I think that's the majority of the basics, really.
Yeah, I think without making this into a 1 hour long hangout, I think you've pretty much got everything to explain.
Yeah. Okay. So as I was saying, hold on. It's warm here in the UK. Remember, we're not used to these hot heats. I like it though. I'm not complaining. I like it. I like it. Anyway, so the point I was saying is that, so you want to increase sales, take note of the tip where I said to put your keywords into the first 70 characters of your product title. So as an example, if somebody would normally search for your product, let's say you sell ladies shoes, it's an easy example for me to use. You would probably then put into your product descriptions in the titles, brown ladies shoes. Yeah. And so that way people would be able to find or be more specific about the color as well. And so this way you can start to optimize whatever products you're pushing into Google Merchant Center that then show up on Google AdWords and ultimately show up in the search results for your business. Now, what I would say is that with Google Shopping, the cost per click compared to a normal text campaign is considerably less. So what it effectively means is that if you've only ever done text advertising on Google AdWords, you're probably going to get more clicks for your money. So that means you're going to have more opportunity for people to get to your website. So therefore now, if you've got more traffic, you should really automatically be doing more sales. Now, if you're not, then you probably need to consider some kind of conversion rate optimization. Probably there's something wrong with your product pages, your checkout pages, who knows. But you can watch that in some of our conversion rate optimization videos on the YouTube channel. Once again, if you want to find out more, you're watching this on YouTube or you're watching it not live, and you've got questions, leave your questions in the comments on the YouTube video. Check out the website as well. We do list the website, and normally if there are tools or references that we mention, we'll put it into the YouTube description. But the web address to find us is www.youngcow.co.uk. You can see our Twitter handle in the top left as well. So you can find us there and communicate to us with the hashtag ATYC. Now, what I want to do is move on to the next slide, Jack, and just jump back into that one, which is what makes Google Shopping ads so good. Come on, tell us, Jack.
So what Google Shopping ads allow you to do is to drive more sales. So it brings your sales catalog or all your products to life with product listing ads. It also helps you to discover new customers. And so it allows you to connect with shoppers on desktop, mobile, and tablet devices. So there is a big customer base there that you may be missing, and it may be there to help you grow your business.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think there are valid points there. And obviously, guys, what we've done is 2 examples here of search results. And you can see we've done some searches on gaming PCs, and you can see instantly if Google recognizes whatever the person is searching for, i.e. your customer, relates to products that it has listed in Google Shopping, then what it will automatically do is show shopping results there. And what you can also see is that it's actually sponsored. So it is an ad. It clearly labels to the person looking that it is an ad. But the thing is, these ads are going to outdo any of the other links below just because there's a picture there. So the likelihood is that people are going to click on these, especially if they're searching for products, more so than just a normal search where they're searching for information. I mean, people still will search for information even though they're shopping, but obviously with an image, as the saying goes, a picture paints 1,000 words. So why not get your products listed in Google Shopping? We've got another example here where I think this is on a smaller screen size. If you're on a bigger screen size, what can happen is when there are more products to show, the search results will show up on the right-hand side. And this is for people who are on Retina display devices like iPad 3s or just HD devices like full HD monitors and so on. If you're on a mobile phone, you're probably going to get something similar to this where it starts to drop them into columns. And then you've got other things where your customer will be able to swipe left and right to basically scan through the products. I think that kind of covers the key principles of Google Shopping. Would you agree, Jack?
Yeah.
Good. I'm hoping that you agree, because then we're actually talking about the right thing. Now, like we've said in the past, if you've got any further questions to do with what we're talking about today, this is all about how to get more sales through using Google Shopping. And the first step for us is to kind of identify with you guys that it's an opportunity for you to explore if you're not doing it. If you are doing it and you're not getting the kind of return that you think you should be, there are more tips and strategies that we can implement. You can look at 80-20 principle, as in focusing on the 20% of your product range that bring in either the 80% of sales or profits into your business. And it's a really important one there for you to understand whether it is just turnover or whether it's profit you're going after. If you've got a good margin, you just probably want to get more sales in terms of revenue. Now, like I said, there's more tips and things that we can go into, but start with identifying which are your key products. If you've got a small product range, it probably isn't as intense in terms of the time you've got to invest into it. If you have got a big catalog, and for argument's sake, I'm just going to say 1,000 or more, then obviously your effect and where you can really start to focus on what products should be either optimized through titles, through product descriptions, even the landing pages and so on. These are all important factors for you to get the clicks coming through from Google Shopping. It works in a similar way to Google normal text ads on Google AdWords. And so for me, get in touch with us if you're finding it difficult. If you're out there doing this and this adds to what you're doing already, then we're more than happy that we've helped. But again, make sure you leave your questions and anything else you want to ask us. Remember, it's #ATYC. Just going to close out at this point and move into the conclusion. So, as I said, if you're overwhelmed, you need help, get in touch with us. If you want us to look at your website in more detail, just as a general overview, Jack has nicely put a link on the video where you can get your free internet marketing report, which will help to see where your website is going wrong. And so if that's of interest to you, get the free report now. It's free. All you've got to do is give us your name, email, web address, and I think that's about it. If there's any more, then just fill it in, because this report will definitely point you in the right direction. That's youngcow.co.uk/free-marketing-report. You can see it on the screen. Excuse me messing up. If you want to speak to somebody, we do have a telephone line where you can speak to me, Jack, real people, 01902 213326. Right, every Wednesday at 1 p.m. UK time, where we give you the answers to your questions. Small business, digital and internet marketing, we're here to help. Ask the Young Cow. I'm Leon Street. He's Jack Rogers. And you know what? I'm going to hand over to you, Jack, on purpose. Is there anything else you want to add as we close?
No, I don't think there's anything. I know you're on your own next week.
Oh, yeah, he's taking a holiday. What is he doing on holiday?
I'm getting some payback for the times I've had to do it on my own.
Okay. Cool. So remember, focus precedes success. All of these videos are to help you focus on your internet marketing success. Thank you for watching, guys. We'll catch you next week. Remember, this video is going on to the YouTube channel, so you can watch it back if there's anything you felt that you've missed. Take care. Have a good day, especially if you're in the UK, even the UK. See, I'm renaming the country. If you're in the UK, enjoy your day, enjoy the summer. We're going to do the same. Take care. Bye-bye.